Hello everyone, Durrani here from VG247 and here are the top games releasing in May 2022. There might not be many massive games, but there are some great smaller titles you might want to try. Let's get started. First, we have Warhammer 40k Chaos Gate Demon Hunters releasing May 5th on PC. It's a turn-based tactical RPG with a story-driven campaign in which you'll command your own squad of Grey Knights, an elite force of space marines who have a variety of different skills and abilities. You can deck them out in gear and put them into one of 4 classes. Before you go and shape the fate of the galaxy in combat, you can upgrade your base of operations and build new facilities and do research into your missions that will take you across multiple different worlds. The tactics and strategy have been expanded upon with the new precision targeting system, so you'll have finer controls over your attacks, which you'll need because the monsters you'll be facing will be evolving as the missions play out, since they've been affected by the cosmic plague known as the Bloom. And you can also use the environment to trigger special cinematic attacks. I'm actually pretty excited for Trek to Yomi. It's definitely my cup of tea. Growing up, I watched a lot of samurai films, and Trek to Yomi definitely captures that cinematic feel that they had. The whole game is presented in black and white, which is interesting, but shows you that you don't need color to make things pop because the scenes look amazing. You play a lone samurai named Hiroki, fulfilling his master's dying wish to protect his town and the people who live there against all threats. I love sword combating games. Sekiro, Ghost of Tsushima. I even played Elden Ring as a samurai and mained katanas the whole way through. It's just a loop of well-timed deflects, parries, and then striking your foes that never seems to get boring for me. And Trek to Yomi has that among other weapons like throwing knives, bows and arrows. It all looks very promising. I can't wait to play it on May the 5th. It's out on PC, PS4, PS5, Xbox One, and Xbox Series X and S. Next up, we have Salt and Sacrifice, which is a sequel to Salt and Sanctuary. The series is essentially a 2D Metroidvania with Souls-like elements. You play a marked Inquisitor hunting down evil mages that roam a once peaceful land. On your hunt, you'll be crafting weapons, armor, and mastering a variety of skills. The combat does look like a lot of fun, and I'm a big fan of the art style. Salt and Sacrifice does have multiplayer features as well, so you can play the whole game in co-op or invade other Inquisitors to get some PvP action going. It's out May the 10th on PC, PS4, and PS5. I'm getting big Dead by Daylight vibes from this one. Evil Dead the game releases on May 13th, which is actually Friday the 13th for all of you horror fans out there. Evil Dead the game is an asymmetrical co-op and PvP survival horror game based on the Evil Dead film and TV series, and in the game you get to play as all of the iconic characters from the big screen. As a team of 4 survivors, you'll be looting, exploring, and completing objectives, facing your fears as you try to seal a breach between the worlds, which is good, but you can also be evil and play as the Kandarian demons and hunt survivors and make their life a nightmare as you possess objects in the environment and even the survivors themselves. It most definitely has that slasher horror level of gore with its brutal combat, and the finishing moves remind me of the Gears of War executions a lot, but it's got a slight humorous side to it as well. But overall, it looks super engaging and looks to be a lot of fun with a group of friends. It's out on PC, PS4, PS5, Xbox One, Xbox Series X and S, and Nintendo Switch. Vampire the Masquerade Swansong is a narrative-driven RPG where you play as 3 vampires, Leisha, Imem, and Galeb, who each have their own unique skills that will come in handy as you navigate a world of mortals and try to piece together clues in an investigation to find out who or what is responsible for an attack on your secret vampire society and your handler, Hazel Iverson. Each encounter is important as your actions will determine what happens next in the game, so you have to choose carefully or face the consequences. You also have to manage your vampire meter and skills. The more skills you use to progress the level, the sooner you have to feast on a human, which in and of itself brings up a whole new problem because people don't know you're a vampire, so you have to feed in secret, which is an interesting gameplay element. It's very much a slower, methodical game where you have to pay a lot of attention to your surroundings and to what people around you are saying. Vampire the Masquerade Swansong is out on PC, PS4, PS5, Xbox One, Xbox Series X and S, and the Nintendo Switch. The aim of the game in my time at Sandrock is to help rebuild civilization after humans destroyed the world through greed, war, and economic crisis, which is actually quite a dark backstory for such a pleasant looking game. The devs describe it as a wholesome post-apocalyptic world, but it's essentially an RPG life simulator, so you'll be building relationships with the people in your town that you can befriend and romance to unlock quests and find out more about them. You'll be managing and settling into your own home, farming crops to sell and survive, doing your job around town as a fledgling builder with your trusty toolbox, fighting robot monsters, and gathering resources out in the world. The game before this was my time at Portia, which I hear was a lot of fun, but rough around the edges. Let's hope that this has all been smoothed out and fans and newcomers have something to look forward to. It's out in early access on May 26th on PC, PS4, PS5, Xbox One, Xbox Series X and S, and the Nintendo Switch. One for the marksman out there, Sniper Elite is back with its 5th game in the series. Sniper Elite 5 is famous for its savage X-ray kill cams and of course having full control over your sniper. New gameplay additions include the most detailed and immersive map they've created yet, with improved traversal so you can explore more of it, a brand new campaign taking you to loads of real-world locations as you work through your hit list. The campaign can also be played in co-op because everything is better with friends, in-depth weapon customization, and you can be a menace and invade other players' missions if you want some PvP action. I've been meaning to check out Sniper Elite for a while now, and maybe this is the time to jump in. It's out on the 26th of May on PC, PS4, PS5, Xbox One, and Xbox Series X and S. Those are our top games coming out in May 2022. Did anything catch your eye? Let us know down in the comments. My name is Durrani from v2247.com. Make sure you check out the website, subscribe to the channel. Peace out, everyone.